Hi, everybody. This is Tommy Lasorda of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Watch your sports on NBC.
And you're listening to NBC Sports Radio.
And you're listening to NBC Sports Program.
Beautiful. I'm here with Dodgers first baseman Adrian Gonzalez. Adrian, a few months ago, the fans in the city were freaking out. People wanted to fire Don Mattingly. Then you went on a historic run. How did this happen?
We just got healthy. I think that's, you've been hearing it probably a million times already that, we got healthy. We had an ability to call up Puig. He's been the guy that just came up and has done some great things. And getting Hanley back, getting Greinke back, and kind of solidified our lineup, solidified our rotation, and it made everything click.
What impresses you about Yasiel Puig? Young kid.
He's got five tools. He's got a lot of talent, and when he came up, he did some great things, and he kind of gave us a great spark.
Don Mattingly says you've been the MVP this year. What are some of the techniques Don Mattingly has used to motivate you guys when things were tough and you guys were losing?
I think he understands we have a very experienced club. We have a lot of veterans, so there's not a whole lot of motivation needed other than just keep going. Understand it's a long season. The season is not played in 2 weeks. It's not played in 2 months. It's 6 months. And all it takes is one historic run like this, and it puts us in a spot to be 9.5 games up, with a month to go. So, we understand that. We've all been around, and we know what can happen if we just play good ball.
Adrian, you're one of the best hitters in baseball, but there have to be some pitchers out there that just drive you crazy. Like the night before the game, you're thinking, man, this will be a tough game tomorrow. Who are the guys like that in baseball during your career?
Lincecum's been real tough throughout my career. He's a guy that I don't have great numbers against. There's always a few, but I think sometimes when you haven't done good in the past against them, that's when you really want to step up and change that. So even when you know that it's a guy that you've struggled against in the past, the mentality is a little bit stronger to go out there and do better.
Do you watch a lot of video?
Yeah, I do.
You do, and how does that help you? I mean, back in the 80s, they weren't watching video, even in the 90s, really.
Yeah. For me, I get to kind of pretend I'm the catcher, and I say, what would I pitch me if I'm that catcher? What numbers would I put down, and how would I pitch myself? And then once I get a feeling of that, a good understanding of that, then I know what they're going to try and do and how they're going to try and get me out, and then I can make a good game plan on how I want to combat that and how I want to go up against that. And usually, for the most part, it works.
Adrian, best of luck rest of the way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
NBC Sports Radio.